Meet the Simbas, bold, aggressive and hungry to see Africa succeed. They are some of Southern Africa's finest industry leaders who started off with nothing. Chamu Chiwanza, a serial entrepreneur who's as young as he looks. The local maverick has companies in security, real estate and transport to name a few. He motivates people around the world with his charm and life story. Ritesh Anand is a leading global fund manager with over 15 years of investment experience. In 2010, he founded Invictus Capital, a financial services company with a primary focus on Africa. He believes that local investment is the catalyst to continental change. Florence Ziyumbe, a successful corporate lawyer and one of the first women to have her own legal firm in Zimbabwe. She contributes her skills to over 40 executive boards in the region and is a voice for women empowerment on the continent. Nigel Chanakira. In his 20s, he sold his house and started Kingdom Bank. He branched out and began to start and lead multiple financial companies. He is the fearless executive chairman of Success Motivation Institute. Gary Thompson is a regional leader in advertising and marketing. Gary started Gary Thompson & Associates in 1993 in his parents' garage. Today, he's one of the biggest names in marketing and advertising in Zimbabwe. 2 innovators, 5 Simbas. If their pitch is compelling enough, they walk away with a life-changing deal. If not, they leave with nothing.
My name is Paul and I founded Washen. And I'm really excited to be at Simba Savannah because I get an opportunity to get investment for my startup. But if I don't get the investment, I'm really excited about the experience. Hi, I am Paul and I founded Washen. About a year and a half ago, I enrolled at a local university, and within a few weeks, I realized I was running short of time. I had assignments piling, I had tests to prepare for, and I still had to spend time with my girlfriend. Well, and other friends. But laundry was always getting in the way because I still had to make time for my laundry. So I figured, why not create a service, Washen? Washen is an on-demand laundry delivery service that lets customers schedule pickup and delivery of their clothes through a mobile application. We have set up a decentralized platform of washers who we give washing machines to, and we give them orders for our laundry, and they have to deliver that laundry back to Washen within 24 hours so that we can meet our turnaround time of 36 hours. We realized that the problem with our business model was that our transport costs for taking the laundry from the customers, going with it to the washers and back, was our great limitation on making profits. So we decided to create a model where we could use 3-wheeled scooters. So today we are here and we are asking for funding from you. A funding of around 15,000 to cover the cost of acquiring the 3-wheeled scooters, which for a unit go for about 2,000. We just need 4 of those. The reason why we need 4 of those is that we are not just looking to cater for the students at my university. My university is quite small, with just 8,000 students, and we've managed to get customers up to about 25 in the first 3 weeks of operating the business. We also want to expand the business to other universities. We have the University of Zimbabwe, which houses over 4,000 students in their student residence, and other hostels surrounding the university. We have the Midland State University with over 23,000 students currently who live around the university. If we can tap into all those markets, if we can find the funding to tap into all those markets, we can be making over 1,000 times what we are making now, because we are only limited to a market of about 100 people who are living in the NAST student res. So, do we have a deal?
Great, thanks. So 15,000 for what percent?
15,000 for 10%.
Tell me about pricing. How are you pricing your product? What does it cost me?
Thank you for the question. We have designed a laundry bag, which a customer can basically fit 2 weeks of their laundry in the laundry bag. And we charge $6.50 for that bag. So we expect our customers to return after every 2 weeks. And we've already set our dates for collections and delivery.
What are your projections in terms of the next 12 months, next 24 months, next 36 months?
All right. So, like I said, we have only advertised our business as yet to the students staying at the NAST residence, on-campus residence. So, we're expecting that in the next 12 months, if we tap into the market of the whole university, that's about 8,000 students, we can get about 10% of those students as our customers, which is around 800 from one university, so that we can
give me numbers. You're talking in riddles. Give me numbers.
Oh, these are the numbers that I'm giving for the students, because that is what we're focusing on at the moment.
Actual numbers. I want numbers. How many students first year? How many students second year? How many students third year?
You mean
target? What's your target?
All right. Our target is that by the end of this year, we'll have at least 800 users.
And
in the next year, we are
no. Then the profit. You got to show us the money.
Yes. So from 800, we'll be making something close to $4,800 in every 2 weeks.
Okay, it doesn't quite grow that way.
Yes.
Surely, I mean, you're going to need a truck. You can't keep moving around with scooters as your numbers actually. So your model's going to change.
True.
So how are you going to cater for that? Plus, I mean, really and truly, what's your angle? Where's your strength? Is it in the fact that you got washers? I still don't get it. Do you guys get it? This business model?
Coming up after the break.
You're charging them $6.50. It's costing you $5. There are ways that you can bring those costs down.
And I want you to think outside the box. Like what he's saying.
Yes.
I think you're thinking in a box.
I think you need to think about what people around you are saying.
Absolutely.
Chamo, you were excited about this. Are you in?
Paul wants to help thousands of students with their dirty laundry. But can he make a clean deal with the Simbas?
I think probably most Simpas here have lost you. I've been listening to what you were saying in your initial presentation. This is not a laundrette.
It's not a laundrette.
What you're simply trying to do is to bring convenience, particularly to students.
Yes.
So what this actually business is more enshrined into a transport business. So what you're simply going to do is to pick up clothes and deliver them.
Yes.
That's what washing does.
All right.
This is why you need scooters.
Yes.
Because you are in the transport business.
Yeah, but why, Chamo, why get scooters?
Because he's trying to save.
Get a lot of people who are unemployed to actually sit at the university, you collect the clothes, and you hand the clothes out to those people.
Look, I like the concept. I absolutely love the concept. I think you're onto something. I think you're delivering a service of convenience to university students who don't have the time, as you said.
Yes.
I think you need to refine, though, the execution and the implementation of your business. Even
Absolutely.
your margin's not high enough.
Absolutely.
It's costing you, you're charging them $6.50, it's costing you $5. There are ways that you can bring those costs down. I think you need to think about what people around you are saying.
Absolutely.
In terms of, you've got to focus a lot more now on your pricing model. And your numbers, you are calculating numbers on stage, you should have those numbers in your head. All I'm saying to you is you've got a great concept. I think you're weak in terms of the execution of that plan. You've got to think a lot more about your costs. You've got to think, and I think, is $6.50 affordable? Perhaps. I think, are you prepared to pay $6.50 per bag?
Yes.
The other thing to think about is you're charging per bag. Think about a different pricing mechanism as well. Charge per kg. Because I can assure you, if you have a bag, I will stuff that bag with as many clothes as I can. And you're going to get variation.
Even blankets.
So I think you've got to think very carefully about how you deal with it on the revenue side.
Chamo, you were excited about this. Are you in?
No, I'm not going to invest into washing. And I feel like you need to do a little bit more work on your homework. But I'll be very honest. You've put a bit of thought into this, and it's a good idea. And I can just wish you all the best. But I'm out.
Oh, thank you.
For me, Paul, by the way, you're looking very groomed and very clean. I think washing is working. I think there is a market for what you're doing, because I understand student life. But you definitely didn't give us financial details to enable me to make a decision. I'm out. I just don't have enough information to make a decision.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the advice.
Hey, Paul. You're young, you're bright, you love the Internet of Things, you've got great branding, you've got relationships that you've already connected to. These are skills that they can't just teach you at any university. So you've already got 1 or 2 steps ahead. I would just do some laundry detergent on your numbers because they don't add up, clean it out, and start looking at new ways, fresh ways of delivering the product. Whatever ways those would be that deliver more than $1 on a 650 out. Good luck.
So you got 4 Simbas who are roaring negative. I'll roar positive for you. I like the idea. I also have a property within the vicinity of Nast. Okay, just about 2 k's away from Nast. I've got a property which I'm prepared to avail to you. That will cut your transport issues. I think a couple of washing machines there. But before I avail that to you, I want to give you financial counsel. You got to look at these numbers. I think what you gave us was more mathematics than it was finance. Yes. I think we need business finance. We need to engineer this thing a little, as my colleague was saying earlier on. So I think for that, between the 2 of us, we're going to give you some advice. So we'll take our time to look through your model and come in with an equity stake and be your partner. We got to get this concept right at NAST. So we don't want to think about other universities. Let's work with one university. Let's make it work. And you've got a service there.
So what's your number, Nigel?
We're talking same numbers. You were, what was he offering? 15,000.
For 10%.
What do you think? For advisory services, for property, we could offer him.
I think we'll offer you $15,000 worth of advice and additional services as well for 25%.
What do you think, Paul? This is you on the line cutting a deal.
Yes, I think I'll take the deal.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Good.
Thank you
That's
for the
good.
advice.
Thanks, all the best with your new partners.
Thank you.
If Nigel does some laundry, you've got my business. Good luck, Paul.
Thank you.
I was a bit nervous before I went in, but I'm glad I got two of the Simbas on board, and I'm really looking forward to the future.
Coming up after the break.
Are you telling me that you're going to replicate the existing vendor network, distribution network that the MNOs have today?
Electronically.
Electronically?
Yeah. And we're aiming for a 35% market share, which is about 7 million annually.
Yeah, this is a deal for the
40%.
big boys. It's Chamo, we're looking at you and.
My name is Tatinda Chuma. I'm from Zimbabwe. Today we're here to pitch our new app called Smart Top Up. We're here to get a Simba on board to give us help to launch this app.
Good afternoon, Simbas. I'm Tinashe, and here's Tatenda with me. At Zimbabwe, we developed apps, and we have developed apps like the Carrot Auto Trader, Zimbabwe's first auto trader app, and we've also developed the Sam Levis Village app, and these apps are available on the Google Play Store for you to check out. Today we're here to pitch on our app, Smart Top Up, which is an innovative airtime top-up service across all networks. It delivers a unique user experience and customer service. Our goal is to provide convenience in recharging your mobile phones. We also look to establish a dense and ubiquitous airtime distribution network. The government has since introduced a ban on all scratch cards because of the negative environmental impact. The market size for airtime business is about 500 million, and we're aiming for a 35% market share, which is about 7 million annually. In our first year, we're aiming for 10% of that, which is about 2 million. Smart Top-Up gives the customer an option to recharge their mobile phone by simply scanning a QR code on the voucher. These vouchers are delivered to our distribution agents electronically. Our revenue, we mainly generate it from discounted vouchers. We can also have a supplemental revenue generating stream via advertisements on the vouchers and push notifications within the app. We will have physical presence for marketing our business by installing bins that we have designed in public areas that will carry our branding, as well as convenient bus stops.
Sorry, for the benefit of time, you need a smartphone for this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've already eliminated part of the market?
No.
Of the 7 million annually?
No.
We
haven't eliminated them because the voucher itself, it also carries the code.
So it's got the numbers as well?
It's got the numbers as well. So, and the good thing is this particular code is, you don't have to tell us what your network is. The app is going to pick from your SIM card in the phone which network you are. And
how do you pay for this airtime?
Sorry, I don't quite get that.
This is a barcode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a barcode.
So it's an electronic barcode?
Yeah.
So that means you scan it?
Yeah.
And then you get value? Oh, you're just eliminating the card?
Yeah, we eliminate.
But there will still be vendors with those barcodes?
Yeah, there will still be vendors with this. Now, the way they produce this is from the handheld devices that they will have, the machines that will provide them. So the telco operator no longer has to produce the cards. Instead, we produce them on their behalf. And we can do this for all the operators at one go.
Why wouldn't the operators just do this themselves? Why use you? Why can't they just, what's proprietary about what you're doing?
What's proprietary about what we're doing is the software that we have made and our ability to save all of them on one platform. And also our ability to quickly establish a dense network by forming strategic partners, which is something they cannot do on their own.
But the MNOs have an existing network of vendors. They have their existing kiosks. Again, they have the ability to develop apps themselves.
And they've already started to eliminate the cards.
And they've already started to eliminate the cards. So surely they will just take, they don't even need to take what you've done. They can create this product themselves. And I bet they're doing it as we speak.
Okay, what is going to happen is when the operator is going to completely eliminate the card, right, they are going to experience a slump in their revenues. And that's where we're coming in through our own distribution and our own establishment to complement that.
That's an assumption, isn't it? That there will be a slump.
What's the deal anyway? Explain what the deal. What did you want from the Simbas?
We're looking for Simbas to come on board. We're looking for a credit facility so that we can be able to get the airtime from the
how much credit?
MNOs. That's for 1 million, and we need our operation costs are 100,000. So we're offering this up for 40% equity in the business.
You're looking for $1 million.
Yeah, credit facility.
The credit facility.
Yes.
To guarantee the operators that they can.
So you can put your house for it.
Yeah, this is a deal for the big boys. It's Chamo, we're looking at you. And
let me say something. I think these guys, they thought of this. But like I've always said, a lot of Africans think they think. And I think they're in that bracket. ask me why.
Coming up after the break.
You're smart guys. I think what you've done with Auto Trader is fantastic. You've done some pioneering there, well done. And I think this is the next leap.
How long have you been in business?
Over 3 years for both of us.
2 years. How much money have you made? 40,000.
In 3 years.
Zimapps is looking for $100,000 cash and a credit facility for their smart airtime app. Will they crack the code to get what they need from the Simbas?
I think these guys, they thought of it, but like I've always said, you know, a lot of Africans think they think, and I think they're in that bracket. ask me why. They're simply replicating a product. They're just simply eliminating the card and telling and they want to monopolize all of them and say all of the 3 MNOs should buy these barcodes from them. And I don't see that happening.
Do you have an agreement with any of the MNOs now?
Not currently.
You have not approached them?
We have approached and we have inquired on the requirements for us to have a partnership with them, which is why I've also mentioned that we need to show them, we need that credit facility extended to them.
What's the longevity of your product?
Well, it's for as long as the person on the road is wanting to buy airtime conveniently for airtime.
Are you telling me that you're going to replicate the existing vendor network, distribution network that the MNOs have today?
Electronically.
Electronically?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you can compete with the MNOs. I think that they will develop their own products to meet this market need. You might have some time advantage, but that'll evaporate so quickly. Before you know it, you'll be losing money. For that reason, I'm out.
Hey Tatenda, hey Tinashe.
How you doing?
You're smart guys. I think what you've done with Auto Trader is fantastic. You've done some pioneering there, well done. And I think this is the next leap. But I think the principal thing is the principles can quash you. And I think the gestation time that you've got is just too small. The risks are huge. You've got to have huge credit numbers. I don't know that you're going to get to the forefront that quickly. And I think that in time, you may be squeezed out. But I believe in you. I don't know if this is the product I'd get behind. So for that reason, reluctantly,
Can I ask you a question? Just as a word of advice. Can't we sell this to the MNO? The app itself? Can't you sell the idea to them? Why do you want to develop it yourself? If you want to say, let's partner, let me get you the guys, the big boys at the MNOs, let's sort out meetings, I can do that. Let's go to government, I can do that. I mean that, and let's sell this product. Why do you want to hold on to it? Because nobody's going to give you $1 million. Not in Zimbabwe. And to start a business.
How long have you been in business?
Well, over 3 years for both of us.
2 years. How much money have you made?
About 14,000. Like
$14,000. 40,000.
In 3 years?
Yeah, but like the thing is, that money, it was based on apps that we did for clients, and then
40,000 in 3 years is like a joke.
I know,
That's
but
why,
this is
if you're asking
Zimbabwe.
for $1 million, that's going to be a problem. So I'm out.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm in. I want us to sell this. I'm not gonna give you a single cent, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes for us to convince the principals that we can buy this thing. I sit on a board of a particular organization which is linked to Port Trust. So I think it's a good idea. I don't know if the MNOs are really gonna buy it, but I'm in to try it. I mean, there's a quick buck for me to make, so why not?
You're basically brokering a deal for them for how much? For equity or what?
Let's just say 30% of the equity. I'll take 30% of whatever you guys are we gonna make for selling it. If it's $1, I'll take 30 cents. So whatever it is. But I'm sure the money will be to convince them to buy this app. Not actually to say, come to us and then we'll do this for you. I don't think we'll be able to convince them. No way under the sky. Flo?
Let me say this. I am personally understanding that you've got something special there, but I feel that your product or what you're offering now is weakened by your failure to get into, like the MNOs. That is very important. I can assure you, if you had an agreement that they're going to take up your product, even the 1 million that these guys are telling you cannot get, you'll be able to get it. So I would suggest that you go and handle your negotiations. If you want me to help you from a legal background in terms of negotiating to have contracts with those MNOs, I'll be able to assist you. But in terms of the project you're presenting today, because I feel it's still very much in its infancy, I'm out.
Nigel?
I said I'm out. I mean, you're talking $1 million to guys who've made 40,000
so
in 2 years.
So you've got me right now. Flo is offering her legal services on the pretext that you guys then want to go to the MNOs. I'm saying let's not waste time. Let's just sell it. So she's making her offer. I'm making my offer. What's the deal?
Yeah, that's okay with us. We're taking those offers.
No, but you can't take both of them.
Take one. You can take that one, and then I'm out.
Okay, we'll go for selling the app to the MNOs.
So we've got a deal?
Yeah, we have a deal.
It's your first deal today.
Welcome to the world of money.
We came in looking for money, but we didn't get the money. However, we managed to get a Simba on board, which is good for us. So hopefully you give us help to take this up forward.
Next week on Simba Savannah.
So what's the deal? What you looking for?
We look forward to be one of the leading ICT brands and innovation labs by 2030.
Your project is at inception.
We are experimenting. This is still an experiment.
Where did you guys get these figures?
There is not even a guaranteed return for anyone who is bringing in the money.
$10 a month might be okay for your plumber in Borrowdale and Chisipiti, but it might not be affordable for the plumber that's sitting in Mbari Msika.
The struggle that we're having is that it's happening in Zimbabwe.
You've got 3 ways of making revenue. I think you'll be lucky if you get 2 out of 3.
I was tempted, to show you a brick of cash.